Hello everybody, welcome back to Body Tune Live. So we're going to continue. This is day 3 of hiking preparation. After our last 2 sessions, I have felt that my walking has improved quite a bit. So I'm going to keep going with opening up the hip flexors, strengthening the back of my legs. And today we're going to get into stretching the back of the hips a little bit more. So we will be doing some groundwork eventually, but for now we're going to start standing and get some strength in for the legs, okay? Let's start easy balancing, just warming up a few minutes. Good, I'm going to add some breathing work to today's class. If you've been with me for a while, you know I usually like to add some kind of breath challenge. So today we're going to revisit the complete exhale. The idea that every time we breathe out, that we need to finish breathing out as far as possible until we feel the abs compress and we really feel like we have no air left inside the body anymore. Okay, that's the only restriction. You can breathe as often as you want or as big as you want, but every time you breathe out, you must get all the way to the bottom of the exhale, okay? Squeezing the air out and breathing as you like. Squeeze the air out. Good, shaking the arms out, up and down. Exhaling all the way. Good, we're going to start getting into the legs now. And we're going to build this up real easy. And we're going to do the stepping back lunges, but we're going to take a while to warm up the legs here. Okay, keep focusing on the breath. Nice, easy, small step back lunges. Getting all the air out, pushing the air out. Good. Take a little break from the lunges, still just warming up the legs. Everyone get these leg swing crossovers. pushing the air all the way out. No force in the movement of the hips, only force here to push the air out. And shaking the legs. Okay, we're going to step into a bit of a wider lunge now. Okay, everything comfortable, still not really stretching. Okay, just going into the position where it feels easy. And we're just going to start to move there. Good, stepping to the other side. Again, really working hard to push the air out of the body. A little bit of balancing, still warming up here, getting a little bit looser. You're rolling through the ankles side to side. Good. Kicking out the legs forwards to the side. Okay, we're going to use something for balance if you want, but we're going to do another sets of these calf raises, okay? This seemed to improve my walking a lot, what we did yesterday, stretching out the ankles. Not totally surprised, but I was pleasantly pleased with the results. So we're going to keep strengthening here. Okay, we're going to sit here for about a minute, just going up and down. Wow, okay, starting to get the burn. Good. Let's check that out. Okay, we're going to start using the step back lunges now to get a little bit deeper. Okay, just touching and going. Pushing the air out. Stepping back, then lowering the knee down. Right, very slow control. Okay, starting to get the burn coming in. So I'll take a quick little break here, shake out the legs. Good. I'm going to drop back down into the lunge position, okay? And we're going to be here for a bit, so if you want to put the pillow underneath the knee, that's a good idea. Okay? Basically, we're going to keep the lunge very straight, but we want to make space in front of the front leg for our body to go down. Okay? So from the side, I'm just in a basic lunge, but the knee is being pushed to the outside a little bit. Okay? The big toe is still on the ground in the front leg. Okay, but I'm making space out to the side. Okay, and we're gonna first just go in and out of the lunge. Okay, it's okay if the knee goes forward over the toes. This is supposed to happen. Okay, we're just gonna rock in and out. Good, sitting back. We're going to stretch the front leg a little bit, washing the leg. Pushing the air out of the body. And back in. Now this is feeling pretty well warmed up, so we're going to move to the main event for today. Okay, and this you want to try to get into as much of the lunge as you can, but you want to keep the shin here, the front leg, perpendicular to the ground. Okay, so in this case we don't want to go so far forward. Keep the knee over the foot, the shin perpendicular to the ground. Okay, and from here we're just going to use our body weight. And you're going to try to bring the chest as close to the ground as you can, and then back up. Okay, so you're just dipping in and coming back up. Okay, and to come back up, you need to push this foot into the ground to push yourself back up. Okay. From the front, it's looking like this. Okay, it's okay if you're doing only like this. This is fine, okay? You're still gonna get the work back here for the hamstring, okay? If you want more, you just go low. Okay, one more. Nice, nice. Let this leg jiggle out. Both knees shaking the body. Okay, and we'll set up for the other side then. We're going to do the same stuff. So first we're going to start just rocking in and out of the lunge. Okay, so you're just sinking in and out, reconnecting to the breathing. Okay. Try to stay with the strength in the abdomen to push the air out. And don't think so much about the hips. Focus on the tension in the stomach to breathe out. Good, front leg's pretty well warmed up. So I'm gonna get a little deeper into the lunge, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, and again, I've got my foot, shin perpendicular to the ground. Okay, and I'm just gonna dip in and out of this movement, staying close to the front leg. Squeezing the abs out. Okay, shaking this leg out, stretching a little bit, washing the leg. Okay, for me, it was a lot harder to do this exercise on the left leg, and I've been struggling with the left leg, so I'm gonna do another set on my left leg to try to inspire some balance in my body. Whichever leg you felt was more difficult, I would recommend spending a little bit extra time working on that leg, right? You don't have to go as deep the second time, but it's better to do more on the side that felt difficult, okay? Here we go again. Great. Hands and wiggle around, try to massage the back of the hips, okay? Especially around the sacrum, the upper part of the butt. And if you can get some onto the sides of the hip, good. Okay, just a minute or two massaging here, then we're gonna stretch all these muscles out. Good. Okay, so we're going to use the pigeon stretch. It's pretty traditional from yoga, but it's just an extension of the lunge. Everything we've been doing so far has basically been building up to it. So what you want to do is try to let get the front shin on the ground, right? So you can start with the hips super high, even on all fours if you want, okay? But eventually we're going to slide the back leg back, and you can have the foot at different. If it feels uncomfortable in the knee especially, then you want to bring the foot closer to the body, and you'll see that it becomes very easy to stay over the leg then, okay? If you have the foot more at 90 degrees, this creates a much more dramatic demand and stretch in the hip, which is good, but sometimes too much. So you need to adjust how bent you want the knee to be to make this very comfortable, okay? And you can always play around with the angles of the body. Try to get some stretch in the back of the hip. Okay, you're trying to feel it in the butt of the leg that's on the ground. Okay, I'll show a different angle here. Right, by now I feel already some stretch here. Not terribly strong, but it's enough. Okay, so I'm going to settle into that, and I'm going to go down onto the elbows. I'm going to relax for about a minute and just try to sink really deeply into the position, okay? After a minute, I'm going to start to hunt around to find different angles, okay? And then after that, we're going to do some strength work where we take the hands away and try to push back up by pushing the knee down, okay? So here we go. We're going down, find a mild stretch and just try to go to sleep for a minute, okay? Try to put the body to sleep. Just breathing easily, trying to let the body fall asleep. Okay, now we're gonna add in a breath hold, maximum breath hold. Okay, you're still in the stretch. Notice how as you start to try to fall asleep, the body relaxes. You relax other parts of the body beyond what you're stretching. Now we're gonna exploit the efficiency maneuver that happens in the body when we hold our breath. Okay, so we're gonna take one long breath together, and then you're gonna hold for absolutely as long as you can. Okay, here we go, breathing in. And relaxing down and holding. Good. Good. Now we're going to use the strength of the leg. Use no hands, and we'll just try to sit back up. Okay. If you make it here, just roll yourself out of that. That was a big one. Okay. We have time. We're going to do the same on the right leg real quick, and then we'll be able to call it a day. Okay. So we're getting into our stretching pose for the right leg. Again, adjusting the knee angle for what is giving you what you feel the most productive stretch, right? We need a good balance of comfort to actual stretch. Okay, look around for the angle that feels best for you. If I go this way, I feel less stretch right now. Here I get more, so I'm going to go down in this direction. Okay, and here we go. Just going to sleep for 2 minutes. Then we're going to do the breath hold, and we're going to be good. Okay, here we're going to start our maximum breath hold. Okay, so we're going to take one long breath in together. Here we go. Breathing out, putting the body to sleep and holding. Good. Placing the arms behind the back and pushing down with the knee to come back up. Good. Okay, slowly getting up. Ooh. Shake the legs out. Okay, we'll do one final rinse down for the body here. Nice. Okay, everybody, I hope you stuck with me through that deep stretching. Sometimes it can be a real pain in the butt, but I find those stretches to be really invaluable when you're dealing with problems in the lower back or when you just want to feel more stable and mobile. So far this week's going pretty well. I think we've been doing good stuff. If you've been able to keep up, I'm sure you're at least feeling some changes in the body. So we'll see what day 4 preparation has in store for us tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.